Mongolia, a name that echoes across the windswept plains and through the ages, carrying with it stories of adventure, resilience, and transformation. This is a land where the sky seems to stretch on forever, and the earth rolls out in endless waves of grass and wildflowers. Here, the silence is broken only by the distant thunder of hooves or the haunting call of an eagle soaring overhead. The very mention of Mongolia stirs the soul, conjuring images of untamed wild horses galloping across the steppe, of fearless horsemen clad in traditional deal, and of course the indomitable figure of Genghis Khan, one of history's most formidable leaders. His legacy is etched not only in stone, but in the spirit of the Mongolian people who have carried his story through generations. Nestled between the vast expanses of Russia to the north and the towering mountains of China to the south, Mongolia is a landlocked nation with a landscape as dramatic as its history. From the snow-capped peaks of the Altai Mountains to the rolling dunes of the Gobi Desert, Mongolia's natural beauty is both breathtaking and humbling. Its valleys and rivers have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the migration of nomads, and the quiet persistence of life in one of the world's most remote regions. Yet, few realize that this rugged land was once the very heart of the largest contiguous land empire the world has ever known. The Mongol Empire, forged in the fires of ambition and unity, stretched across continents, connecting distant civilizations and reshaping the course of history. Its influence can still be felt today, in the languages, cultures, and trade routes that crisscross Eurasia. Imagine, if you will, a time when Mongol horsemen thundered from the Pacific shores to the gates of Eastern Europe, their banners fluttering in the wind. They were not just conquerors, but also connectors, bridging east and west, carrying ideas, goods, and innovations along the legendary Silk Road. The Mongol Empire was a force that shaped the destiny of nations, leaving an indelible mark on the world. But as with all great empires, time brought change. The mighty Mongol Empire eventually fractured, and Mongolia's story took a quieter, more isolated turn. Its once glorious cities faded into ruins, and the echoes of its past glory drifted into the mists of time. Yet the spirit of Mongolia endured, preserved in the traditions, songs, and stories passed down through generations. Today Mongolia stands at a crossroads. It remains a landlocked nation, facing the challenges and opportunities of a rapidly globalizing world. In the bustling streets of Ulaanbaatar, the capital city, ancient customs blend with modern life. In the vast countryside, nomadic herders still follow the rhythms of the land, living much as their ancestors did centuries ago. The contrast between tradition and progress is striking, yet it is this very balance that defines Mongolia's unique identity. Join me as we embark on a journey through the heart of Mongolia. Together we'll explore its rich and turbulent past, witness its vibrant present, and discover the enduring spirit of its people. A spirit that continues to inspire awe and wonder in all who encounter it. In the vast windswept steppes of 13th century Mongolia, a remarkable leader emerged from humble beginnings. Born as Temujin, he would later become known to the world as Genghis Khan, a name that would echo through the ages. The Mongolian landscape, with its endless horizons and untamed beauty, shaped the character of its people, resilient, resourceful, and fiercely independent. It was from this land that Genghis Khan rose, destined to change the fate of nations and the course of world history. Genghis Khan was not born into power. Orphaned at a young age, he endured hardship and betrayal, yet these trials forged his unbreakable will. Through sheer determination, intelligence, and charisma, he united the warring Mongol tribes, transforming them from scattered clans into a single, formidable nation. His vision extended far beyond the steppe. He dreamed of a world united under his rule, and he possessed the drive to make it a reality. As a brilliant strategist and a ruthless warrior, Genghis Khan revolutionized the art of warfare. He introduced innovative military tactics, such as the use of highly mobile cavalry and psychological warfare, which allowed his armies to outmaneuver and outthink their enemies. The Mongol warriors, renowned for their discipline and skill on horseback, became the most feared fighting force of their time. Under his leadership, the Mongols swept across Asia and into Europe, leaving an indelible mark on every land they touched. The Mongol Empire expanded at a pace never before seen in history. In just a few decades, it stretched from the shores of the Pacific Ocean to the heart of Eastern Europe, encompassing vast territories and countless peoples. This unprecedented expansion was not merely a conquest of land, but a reshaping of the world's political and cultural landscape. From the battlefields of China where ancient dynasties fell before the Mongol onslaught, to the open plains of Russia and Hungary, the Mongol horsemen rode with unmatched speed and ferocity. Their reputation for military prowess and relentless ambition spread terror and awe in equal measure, forcing kingdoms and empires to reckon with the new power rising from the east. Yet, Chinggis Khan's legacy is far more complex than that of a mere conqueror. He was a visionary leader who understood the importance of unity, law, and order. His rule brought stability to lands long plagued by conflict, and his influence extended far beyond the battlefield. As a lawgiver, Chinggis Khan established the Yasa, a code of laws that governed everything from military conduct to civil affairs. This legal framework promoted justice, religious tolerance, and meritocracy, helping to bind together the diverse peoples of his vast empire. His reforms laid the groundwork for a new era of governance, where loyalty and ability were valued above birthright. Under his rule, the Pax Mongolica, a period of relative peace and stability, emerged. This era saw the revival of the Silk Road, as merchants, scholars, and travelers moved freely across the empire. Trade flourished, and ideas, technologies, and cultures flowed between East and West as never before, shaping the world in profound ways. Today, the impact of the Mongol Empire can still be felt in the rich cultural tapestry of Asia and beyond. From the traditions of Mongolia to the architecture of distant lands, the legacy of Chinggis Khan endures, a testament to the power of vision, unity, and the indomitable spirit of a people who once rode out from the heart of the steppe to change the world forever. As centuries passed, the Mongol Empire fractured, its once unified power dissipating into internal strife. The rise of maritime trade routes diminished the importance of the Silk Road, which had once flowed through the heart of Mongolia. This landlocked nation, once at the crossroads of the world, found itself increasingly isolated. The collapse of the Soviet Union in the 20th century brought about further challenges as Mongolia navigated a new world order. Isolation took its toll. Economic development lagged behind, and the country struggled to find its footing on the global stage. Today, Mongolia faces a unique set of challenges. Its vast mineral wealth, including copper, gold, and coal, holds the promise of economic prosperity. Yet, balancing resource extraction with environmental protection remains a delicate dance. The country is also grappling with the social and economic disparities that often accompany rapid development. The allure of urban life draws young people away from traditional nomadic lifestyles, creating a cultural shift that is reshaping Mongolian society. Despite these challenges, Mongolia is a nation on the move, its people determined to forge a brighter future for themselves and their children. Mongolia is a place where the sky seems to stretch on forever, a land where the horizon is only limited by your imagination. Here, the true beauty of the country is revealed not just in its breathtaking landscapes, but also in the spirit of its people. The vastness of the Mongolian steppe is almost impossible to describe. Rolling grasslands that seem to go on endlessly, under a sky that changes from brilliant blue to fiery orange as the sun sets. Imagine standing in the middle of these endless steppes, with nothing but open space in every direction. The air is crisp and pure, and the only sounds you hear are the gentle rustling of the grass and the distant calls of birds. It's a place that feels untouched by time, where you can truly sense the ancient soul of the land. The wind here carries stories of nomads who have roamed these plains for centuries, following the rhythm of the seasons. You might spot a herder on horseback, skillfully guiding a herd of horses or sheep, moving with a quiet confidence that comes from generations of living in harmony with nature. Life here is deeply connected to the land. The herders' daily routines are shaped by the needs of their animals and the changing weather. At dawn, you might see families tending to their livestock, or children helping to gather the animals before the day's journey begins. As the seasons shift, entire families move their jurs, the iconic round tents that have sheltered Mongolians for generations, to new pastures. This nomadic lifestyle is a testament to their resilience and adaptability, as they follow the ancient patterns of migration that have sustained them for centuries. Hospitality is at the heart of Mongolian culture. When you visit a family, you're welcomed with open arms and invited to share in their daily life. One of the most cherished traditions is the offering of salty milk tea, a simple yet meaningful gesture that symbolizes friendship and respect. Sitting together inside a cozy jur, you'll sip this warm, comforting drink and taste traditional snacks, all while learning about the customs that have been passed down through countless generations. It's in these moments that you truly feel the warmth and generosity of the Mongolian people. As the evening settles in and the stars begin to fill the vast sky, families gather around the fire to share stories, tales of legendary warriors, epic journeys, and the wisdom of their ancestors. These stories, told with laughter and pride, connect the present to the distant past, reminding you that in Mongolia, the land and its people are forever intertwined. I've met countless Mongolians on my travels, and honestly, each encounter has left an indelible mark on my soul. There was Sarah, a young entrepreneur in Ulaanbaatar, determined to build a successful business while preserving her cultural heritage. And then there was Batbold, a nomadic herder who welcomed me into his ger, sharing his family's history and traditions. His eyes, weathered by the harsh steppe winds, held a deep wisdom, a resilience forged over generations. These are the stories that really stay with you, stories of resilience, determination, and unwavering hope. They remind us that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit endures. Mongolia's future is filled with both challenges and opportunities. As the country strives to balance economic development with environmental sustainability, it must also address issues of social equity and inclusion. Climate change poses a significant threat to Mongolia's nomadic way of life, as increasingly unpredictable weather patterns impact livestock and traditional herding practices. Yet, amidst these challenges, there is a palpable sense of hope, a belief that Mongolia's best days are yet to come. Mongolia's story is one of resilience, adaptation, and the enduring power of the human spirit. It's truly a story that deserves to be heard, a culture that warrants deeper exploration. I urge you to learn more about this extraordinary country, read its literature, experience its music, connect with its people. By deepening our understanding of Mongolia, we can help amplify its voice on the global stage. My journey through Mongolia was just one of many adventures I've had the privilege of experiencing. I believe in the power of travel to open hearts, broaden minds, and foster a deeper understanding of our world. If you're eager to explore more hidden gems around the globe, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Together, let's continue to uncover the extraordinary stories that shape our planet and celebrate the diversity of human experience.